If m minus n divided by n is equal to 3 over 7, then what is the value of n divided by m? So in this equation, we can say that m minus n equals 3k and n equals 7k. So in this case, m minus n divided by n is still 3 over 7. So now, if n equals 7k, then m is going to be 10k. So the question is n divided by m. N is 7k and m is 10k. So now we can just simplify these two k's, and the answer is going to be 7 over 10. If t plus 3 divided by t minus 3 is equal to 11, what is the value of t? So let's write 11 as 11 divided by 1, and let's do cross multiplication. So 11 times t minus 3 is equal to 1 times t plus 3, which is t plus 3. And then let's distribute 11. 11t minus 11 times 3 is 33. So that's going to be equal to t plus 3. And let's subtract t from both sides. And then let's add 33 to both sides. So now 11t minus t is going to be 10t. And these two will be cancelled out. T minus t will be 0. These two will be cancelled out. And 33 plus 3 is 36. Now we can divide both sides by 10. So t equals 36 divided by 10. So now we can simplify this dividing both sides by 2. So we are going to get 18 over 5. So t is equal to 18 divided by 5. If 6x plus 9 is equal to 16, what is the value of 12x plus 5? As you can see, I have 6x here and I have 12x here. So if I multiply this expression, the left hand side and the right hand side by 2, I'm going to get 2 times 6x plus 9 is equal to 2 times 16, because whatever you do on the left hand side, and you got to do the same thing on the right hand side. So it's going to be, when you do the distribution, 2 times 6x is 12x, 2 times 9 is 18, so this is plus 18, and 2 times 16 is 32. Since I want to get 12x plus 5, then if I subtract 13 from both sides, then I am going to get what I need, which is 12x plus 5. So 12x, 18 minus 13 is 5. 12x plus 5 is equal to 32 minus 13 is 19. Let's use another way to solve this problem. Let's subtract 9 from both sides. So we're going to get 6x equals 16 minus 9, 7. So I need 12x plus 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply left hand side and right hand side by 2 in this equation. So 2 times 6x is 12x, 7 times 2 is 14. And then I'm going to add 5 to both sides. So I'm going to get 12x plus 5 is equal to 14 plus 5, which is 19. Let's use cross multiplication to solve this problem. So 5 times x minus 4 is going to be equal to 3. So now let's distribute 5. 5x minus 5 times 4 is 20 is equal to 3x. So now let's subtract 5x from both sides. So these two will be cancelled out. Negative 20 is equal to 3x minus 5x, which is negative 2x. And then now let's divide both sides by negative 2. So x is going to be equal to positive 10. And the question is x over 25, which is 10 over 25. And you divide both sides by 5, then you get 2 over 5 as our answer. If 5 over x equals 3 over x minus 4, then what is the value of x over 25? So if x equals 5k, then x minus 4 is going to be 3k. We know that x equals 5k, so 5k minus 4 is equal to 3k. So 5k minus 2k has to be 3k. That means 2k equals 4. That means k equals 4 divided by 2, which is 2. If k equals 2, then x equals 5k, which is 5 times 2, 10. So if x is 10, then x over 25 is going to be 10 over 25. If you divide both the numerator and the denominator by 5, you're going to get 2 over 5 as our answer. If 4a minus b plus 7 is equal to 21 minus 5b, let's find the value of a plus b. So the first thing we are going to do is we're going to distribute this negative sign and we remove the parentheses. So we are going to get 4a minus b minus 7 is equal to 21 minus 5b. And then the next step is we add 5b to both sides, and then we add 7 to both sides. So what we are going to get here is 4a. Negative b plus 5b is going to be 4b. These two will be cancelled out. 21 plus 7 is 28. And then these two will be cancelled. So now we can factor this out. We can take 4 out. 4 in parentheses a plus b is equal to 28. And then we can divide both sides by 4. So we get a plus b is equal to 7. If 1 over 3 times 15x plus 6 is equal to x minus 6, then what is the value of 3x? So first thing, we are going to distribute 1 over 3 over this addition. What is 1 over 3 times 15? 15 times 1 is 15, plus divided by 3 is 5, so we are going to get 5x here. And then we are going to multiply 6 by 1 over 3. 6 times 1 is 6, divided by 3 is 2. So 5x plus 2 is equal to x minus 6. So now let's subtract 2 from both sides, and also let's subtract x from both sides. So what we are going to get here is 5x minus x is 4x. These two will be cancelled out, and then these two also cancelled out. So 4x equals negative 6 minus 2 is negative 8. If 4x equals negative 8, then we divide both sides by 4. Then we get x equals negative 2. So the question is 3x. We multiply both sides by 3, so we get 3x equals negative 6. If 0.35t plus 0.44 is equal to 0.42t minus 1.03, then what is the value of t over 10? So let's subtract 0.35t from both sides, and then add 1.03 to both sides. These two will be cancelled out, and when we add these two, we are going to get 1.47, and that's going to be equal to. These two will be cancelled out, and when we subtract 0.35t from 0.42t, we are going to get 0.07t. Multiply both sides by 100, then you get 147 equals 70. Divide both sides by 7, then these two 7s will be cancelled out. 147 divided by 7 is 21, so t equals 21. Since the question is t over 10, when we divide both sides by 10, we're going to get t equals 2.1. If 5 over 9k is equal to 45, then what is 4 over 9k? We can write 5 over 9k as 5 times k over 9, and that's equal to 45. If you divide both sides by 5, we are going to get k over 9 is equal to 9. So the question is 4 over 9k, and we can write this as 4 times k over 9. We know that k over 9 is equal to 9. So that means the answer is going to be 4 times 9, which is 36. If 1 over 3x plus 1 over 6x plus 1 over 12x is equal to 14, what is the value of x? So the least common multiple of 3, 6, and 12 is 12. We're going to make all the denominators 12 first. So we need to multiply 3 by 4 and then 1 by 4. So we're going to get 4 over 12x here, plus 6 by 2 and 1 by 2, so we're going to get 2 over 12 here, 2 over 12x, plus this is already 12, so it's 1 over 12x is equal to 14. So now let's take x out, and then let's combine all the coefficients. 4 over 12 plus 2 over 12 plus 1 over 12 is equal to 14. So now let's add these fractions. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 7 over 12. So x times 7 over 12 is equal to 14. So now we can multiply both sides by 12. So we are going to get, so these two 12s will be cancelled out. So on the left hand side, we're going to have x times 7. And now on the right hand side, we're going to have 14 times 12. And now we can divide both sides by 7. So these two 7s will be cancelled out. So x is going to be 14 divided by 7 is 2. So now 2 times 12 is equal to 24.